Boulder, Colorado. Looks like a dream on Instagram, and honestly, a lot of it is. You've got the Flatirons towering over Pearl Street, buskers playing while kids splash in Boulder Creek, and prairie dogs popping up in the fields. It's beautiful, it's active, and it's a lifestyle people fall in love with fast. But here's the part most people don't find until they get here, the little shocks that come with it, like $12 smoothies, insurance bills that make you blink twice, and neighborhoods that feel like different worlds just a few miles apart. So if you're thinking about making Boulder your new home, you found this video at the perfect time. I'm going to walk you through the real lifestyle, the true costs, the quirks, and even the changes shaping Boulder's future. So by the end, you'll know if this is really the right move for you. The real test is the day-to-day, what your morning feels like when you step outside, what your weekends actually look like, and who you bump into at places like Ozo Coffee, Sprouts, or out on the Chautauqua trails. Boulder isn't just where you live, it shapes how you spend your time, how you spend your money, and even how you see yourself. Once you can picture yourself grabbing coffee, heading to the climbing gym, or walking Pearl Street on a Saturday, you'll know instantly whether it feels like home or if it might be a tough adjustment. Life in Boulder has a rhythm all its own. Mornings often start with a pour over at Ozo Coffee or Boxcar, and on the way back, you'll pass yoga studios, a climbing gym, and someone flying by on an e-bike in full Patagonia gear. Wellness and activities aren't just hobbies here, they're routine. But there's the flip side. Morning yoga and $12 smoothies sound great until you realize you're doing it 3 times a week. Trail runs on your lunch break? Amazing, but don't forget the parking lots at Chautauqua fill up before noon. That's Boulder life. Incredible, but not without its quirks. During the day, you'll see people working at Google's Boulder campus or tucked into Trident Cafe with laptops. Evenings might mean beer at Avery Brewing, live music on Pearl Street, or a meditation circle in North Boulder. Tech, fitness, and free-spirited culture all overlap here, with the outdoors always in the backdrop. Locals find a way to make it work. Families often choose Lafayette or Louisville to stay close without the premiums. Seniors lean on property tax incentives, and community co-ops and affordable housing programs give newcomers a foothold. Some people even test drive Boulder with a short-term rental before committing. Boulder offers an incredible lifestyle, but takes strategy to balance it all. If you're thinking about moving here, don't hesitate to reach out. A lot of people tell me they weren't sure if it was okay to call or text after seeing me on YouTube. That's exactly why we're here. Whether you're researching, planning a visit, or ready to make the move, our real estate team is here to walk you through step by step. No pressure, no hard sell, just real answers to your questions. You can call, text, email us anytime. All of our info is on the screen and in the description below. My name's Nina, and I want to be your Boulder real estate agent of choice. Now, the lifestyle is one thing, but what does it actually cost to live this way? That's where most people run into their first big surprise. Boulder is still one of the most expensive places to live in Colorado, even with the market cooling a bit. The median single-family home now sits around $940,000 up to $1 million, while condos and townhomes often fall in the $500,000 to $640,000 range. A 2-bedroom rental usually costs $2,200 to $2,600 a month, depending on whether you're close to downtown or a little farther out. The bigger shock for newcomers isn't just the home prices, it's the hidden costs. Insurance here runs high thanks to wildfire, hail, and flood risk, and often hundreds of dollars more a month than people expect. HOAs can top $500 a month, and while Colorado's property taxes are lower than the national average, they still tack on another line to your budget. Day-to-day living has its own pinch points too. Outdoor gear, ski passes, and gym memberships stack up quickly, and a casual dinner out on Pearl Street, easily $70 to $100 for 2. I've had clients tour homes in Boulder, fall in love with the location, and then realize that the monthly insurance quote alone was double what they'd paid back home. That's the kind of surprise that catches people off guard here. This is why so many people look at nearby towns. For example, $1 million budget in Boulder might get you a 3-bedroom with a modest square footage, while in Lafayette, that same budget could stretch to a larger, newer home with more yard space. Louisville and Longmont also offer low prices and insurance while keeping you within a short drive of Boulder's lifestyle. Which of these costs surprised you the most? Home prices, insurance, or daily living expenses? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to see what caught you off guard. And now, knowing the cost is one thing, but the real question is, would you actually want to live here? Because Boulder isn't one size fits all. Every neighborhood has its own personality, and choosing the right one makes all the difference. Spend a Saturday in downtown Boulder, then drive 10 minutes north. It feels like two completely different cities. That's Boulder for you. The neighborhoods aren't just lines on a map. They're entirely different lifestyles. Downtown is nonstop energy. Pearl Street buzzing with coffee shops, breweries, and street performers. Head north into Nobo and the pace shifts. Suddenly, you're walking past art galleries, local cafes, and trailheads. It's creative, family-friendly, and feels more like a neighborhood than nightlife hub. A lot of people move here convinced downtown's energy is exactly what they want. The buzz, the brunches, the walkability. And then a month later, they're looking north for a little more breathing room. It's a common shift. Excitement at first, quiet later. Keep heading south and you hit Sobo, where the rhythm changes again. Bigger yards, top schools, families biking to soccer practice, and trailheads into the Flatirons right at your doorstep. It's peaceful, perfect for some, too quiet for others. And then there's East Boulder, which is in transition. For years it was mostly industrial, but with the city's new zoning rules, thousands of housing units are planned. It's not polished yet, but early movers could be sitting on some of the best opportunities in town. Every pocket of Boulder has its own rhythm, and finding the right match is about lifestyle as much as budget. But even once you land in the perfect spot, there are daily realities you'll face, from wild weather swings to the quirk of traffic and commuting. Boulder's weather keeps life unpredictable. You can start the day under blue skies, hit a trail run at lunch, and watch a thunderstorm roll off the Flatirons by dinner. Winters aren't endless freeze. It can dump a foot of snow one day and can hit 50 degrees the next. Locals joke about getting a sunburn and frostbite in the same week. And the wind, it's basically a personality trait out here. Those swings shape daily routines. Snow slows things down, summer lightning clears trails fast, and spring gusts explain why patio furniture here is built heavy. Traffic isn't LA, but it has its quirks. US 36 into Denver and Foothills Parkway back up at rush hour, especially after CU games. Around town, Arapahoe and Broadway crawl when students are in session, and parking near Pearl Street can test anyone's patience. Commuting depends on your setup. Inside Boulder, biking and e-bikes rule year-round. To Denver, that 30-minute drive on US 36 often stretches 45 to 50 minutes. But the Flatiron Flyer bus is a solid alternative. Everyone underestimates that drive at first, but what feels doable for a week can wear you down if it's daily. That's why so many people end up planning for a hybrid schedule. If you're even thinking about a move to Boulder, don't be shy about reaching out. A lot of people watch these videos on TV and wonder if it's okay to call or text. It absolutely is. We love hearing from you. Whether you're just exploring neighborhoods, planning a visit, or already making the move, our real estate team is here to help. No pressure, no pitch, just real conversations about life in Boulder and how to make it work for you. Call, text, or email anytime. Our info's on the screen and in the description. And yes, it really is us on the other end. Weather and commutes are daily details. The bigger story is Boulder's growth, new housing developments, shifting affordability, and what it means if you're moving here soon. When most people think of Boulder, they picture Pearl Street, the Flatirons, and CU's campus. But the part of town with the biggest potential for change, East Boulder. For decades, it's been rows of warehouses, office parks, and climbing gyms. With the new form-based zoning code, developers can now mix in housing, retail, and community spaces. That shift could bring more than 5,000 new housing units to an area few ever thought of as residential. And the feel of the neighborhood will flip. Right now, it's truck bays and empty lots. In a few years, it could be breweries on one corner, coffee shops on the next, and apartments above them. A completely different vibe. Who stands to gain? Creatives looking for live-work flexibility, hybrid workers splitting time between Boulder and Denver, and anyone trying to find a more affordable entry point into the city. And this isn't just about housing. Sundance Festival's move here puts Boulder on an international stage, while the tech sector keeps expanding, and reinvestment along corridors like Iris and 28th and upgrades on Pearl Street. You've got cultural and economic momentum building in multiple corners of town. Real estate in Boulder is never cheap, but it's proven resilient for decades. With new housing, cultural investment, and infrastructure upgrades, Boulder's long-term appreciation potential stays strong. For newcomers, the takeaway is simple. Boulder isn't standing still. The shift's already underway and could define the city's next chapter. And the people who get in early are often the ones looking back saying, we're glad we made the move when we did. That's Boulder's future. But today's reality is about balance. How locals manage the cost while still leaning into the wellness, outdoor access, and tech culture that define daily life. Boulder isn't just a backdrop, it's a lifestyle. And now you've got the inside look at what living here really feels like. And if you're starting to picture yourself here, my real estate team is here to make the move simple. We'll help you find the right neighborhood, weigh the costs, and figure out what fits your lifestyle. And just so you know, a lot of people watch these videos on their TV and wonder if it's okay to reach out. It is. And you'll get me or someone from my team directly. No layers, no fluff, just a real conversation about your goals. All our contact info is on the screen, linked below. And if you're not done yet, don't stop here. I've put together a playlist right on your screen, Moving to Boulder, Neighborhood Deep Dives and Cost Traps. It's the perfect next step to get an even clearer picture of Boulder life. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.